So, hello and welcome to another lecture in Minikube course by techlatest.net. So far, we had covered a lot of things like course overview, then about the objectives, introduction, then about the Minikube, overview of Minikube, then Minikube use cases. Then in this video, we'll talking about setup installation of instant Kubernetes VM with Minikube, Kubectl, and create dashboard on GCP. Basically, the setup and installation process of Minikube on GCP. And if you go on techlatest.net website, then if you click on product and support page, then in DevOps category, you can find about the Minikube product. Click on this. Then here you can see that the overview of the VM and other things. Why choose our VM? Because it is cost effective, instant setup, ideal for pre-production, then educational tools. Okay, these are some benefits of choosing our VM. Basically, if you click on, like here you can see that the GCP deployment guide, AWS deployment guide, Azure deployment guide. Now in this lecture we'll cover GCP deployment guide. So simply click on GCP deployment guide, and here you can see the setup and installation of instant Kubernetes K8 with K8 VM with Minikube, Kubectl, and K8 dashboard on GCP. This section describes how to provision and connect to instant Kubernetes K8 with Minikube, Kubectl, and K8 dashboard VM on solution on GCP. Okay, so this is our first step. Basically, you have to open this link, and this will redirect link to Google Cloud. Basically, the uh, product page on GCP Marketplace. Okay, so if you don't log in account, so you can log in with your credentials, basically email and password. Okay, if you don't have account on GCP, so you can create with your credentials. Now, what we have to do here, you can see the overview, pricing, and documentation, other things of the product. Then you have to click on Get Started button. Then after clicking on Get Started button, you can accept these terms and agreements. Then click on Agree button. After this, it will take 1 or 2 minutes. Then click on Deploy, and you can see that it will start the process. Then here you can see the deployment name. You can choose a zone according to your preference, like according to your zone basically. And next what we have to do, let's see, we have completed the steps. Then we we optionally change the network name and other things, optionally change the boot disk type, size, and other things. Instant Kubernetes will be starting deploy. After completing these steps, click on deploy button. Then uh, let's see what is our next step. So here you can see that Kubernetes one instant Kubernetes K8 with VM with Minikube Kubectl and K8 dashboard is starting deploying. This may take a few minutes. Wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So you can see that your VM is deployed, and now click on the compute engine button. So it will open an overview of the basically VM and other things. Okay, so if you click on Kubernetes one VM, then like you can see the overview and the like details of the VM. Basically, you can also check the status of your VM. It is running or not running. And then here you can see that the network interface, external IP address, boot disk, and other things. Okay. Now next, what we have to do, click on SSH button, then click on open in browser window. And after this, you can see that your SSH window is open now. Now next, what we have to do, transferring SSH keys to the VM. Now, so you can see that your SSH window is started now. Now we have to change the password. Okay. So give command sudo password ubuntu. Okay, and give new password. So give new password, then again retype new password. And you can see that all set password is updated successfully now. Now you can open your VM, then click on then paste the external IP from the VM. First copy the external IP from the VM, then paste in the remote desktop connection, then click on connect. And after clicking on connect, click on yes. And here you can see that it will configuring your remote desktop connection. Now give the username as Ubuntu. Okay, and give the password you have set up in SSH window and click on OK. It will take 1 or 2 minutes. So let's see. Type in select remote desktop option. We have already completed this step. I'm again saying if you are a Linux user, you can use Remina for the remote desktop connection. I'm on a Windows, so I'm using remote desktop option. Okay, so now you're connected to out of the box instant Kubernetes kit with the VM with Minikube Kubectl and kit dashboard VM desktop environment. We have Windows machine to connect using RDP. Same here, you can use Remina. In the Remina desktop connection, you can paste the IP address and connect it. Now you're connected to out of the box on VM on Linux basically. To open the Kubernetes dashboard, open the Firefox browser from the desktop, and once the browser opened, you can see the Kubernetes dashboard on home page. Okay, so let's it will take 1 or 2 minutes more. So let's see can we do this on our browser or not. Okay. So wait for 1 or 2 minutes. And yep, you can see that your VM is also started now. Then open the Firefox web browser and also check the status of your browser. Now you can see that once browser is connected, open and open, you can see the Kubernetes dashboard on home page basically. Okay, so let's see. And after this, if you see 502 gateway or service unavailable elements in the browser when accessing Kubernetes dashboard URL, then please wait 5 to 10 minutes as it takes some time to start dashboard and other services for the first time. So navigate to the HTTP localhost in the browser to display all the APIs and other available URLs. After hitting the HTTP local host URL in the browser will show you the SSL warning messages and other things. Accept the security warnings by clicking advance and accept the risk and continue to button. Then you can see that all the APIs and other things. The dashboard is accessible locally via RDP GUI interface. If you want to access the dashboard over internet, you need to open port 80 and 443 for the VM. This could be security as the dashboard is not secured via user ID password, and anyone with a VMIP address can access it. We highly recommend to access the dashboard locally via RDP GUI. Okay, so we can also do this like on browser basically. If you want to like uh, access the interface via browser, via your basically over dashboard over the internet, you need to open port 80 and 443 from the VM. So you can come here and open the port 80 and 443 basically if you want to access the VM from the internet or browser basically. Okay, but due to security issues we can't do this. And here you can see that our uh, Kubernetes dashboard is started now, and here you can see a lot of things like on your public IP. You can see all the things like cron jobs, daemon sets, and other things deployments. Then if you go on like if you click on another tab and type HTTPS and then localhost basically, so you can see the other things basically like uh, click on advanced basically accept the risks and continue. So you can see the APIs and other things basically. So accept this term. So here you can see that we have the JSON file and other things, the APIs, and if you click on raw data and other things, JSON file and other things here. Okay, this is your Kubernetes dashboard basically. And if you check the Kubernetes dashboard and other things, if you want to do something, then you can do from here. Now that's all about this lecture. I hope you guys like this lecture. Don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Also follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Medium. And bye bye. We will meet in next video.